Hi there folks, I've got a bit of an unboxing video to do today. I recently ordered some projectiles, some bullets from Canada Ammo, and they arrived today. They were in another outside box, got a couple other things with that order, but this is the box of bullets. There are 1,000 in here apparently, and plain cardboard box. Let's zoom in a little bit on the only label that's on this packaging. These are supposedly pulled bullets, so I guess pulled out of ammunition and reused or repackaged and sold for reloaders like me to use. And pretty good deal on these. They were on sale for I think $30 a thousand off, so it worked out to approximately 12 cents a bullet, not including the tax. So there's the label, Russian on the top, and we've got English on the bottom. Bullet full metal jacket, 7.62 millimeters, weight 8 grams, which should be about 123 grains, with can lower, and they even specify the contract they were exported under. Techkrim Joint Stock Company, I guess, is the manufacturer. And Discotech Industries Canada is the importer. That's actually the name that Canada Ammo uses on all their paperwork. So to do the unboxing, I've got the obligatory larger than necessary knife, although this is not an enormous knife, it's just a more craft line knife. Fairly inexpensive, good and sharp, with a ridiculously large finger guard on it. But anyway, these are kind of a handy knife to have around for various purposes. I'm sure it's quite capable of opening up a box. It's more of a knife you'd use for doing some wood carving and so forth. And we probably have a plastic bag inside here. Oh, okay, we've got a cardboard spacer and a label. Let's see, more Russian. Probably an inspection number, and looks like a date that was inspected. Those of you who can speak Russian or read Russian can decipher that. And we've got a big plastic bag inside here full of bullets. See if there's anything else in here. Shouldn't be, but no, just a big plastic bag full of bullets. And there's some desiccant in there as well. Might as well just cut an end off here so that make it a little easier to reseal. Yeah, big silica gel packet to keep everything from being damaged by moisture, and sealed up in that big bag. That should be pretty close to indestructible, that kind of a package. And we've got our projectiles in here. So there's a look at a handful of them. They look fairly clean, you know, for supposedly pulled bullets. They actually look pretty decent. Usually you'll see pull marks on stuff like this, but there might be a few. Yeah, there's a few pull marks. You can see a few little dings in the cannelure there. Okay. A little close-up there of the bullet. You can actually see right there, there's a mark, and then 180 degrees from that there's another mark. So they must have grasped these by some method from each side to pull them out of the ammo that they were in. Yeah, there's another mark on that one as well. That's not too bad though. That's not as deformed as they could have been. And these should be an M43 ball type bullet, so steel core with a lead envelope around it and a steel jacket with a copper plating over the top of it, and they should be about 310 or 311 in diameter. So I'm going to go grab a set of calipers and we can measure a couple of these, see how big they are. So grab the dial calipers here. Let's measure a couple of these bullets to see how big they are. And it's looking like 311, which is excellent, because The bigger the better, really, for these purposes. Let's measure another one to see if they're consistent. Now that one's 310. These may have been deformed a little bit by being pulled. That one's 311. That one's 311. So hopefully more of them run to the 311 size than the 310, because my primary purpose in buying these was to load 303 British with them, because 303 British projectiles right now are stupidly expensive up here. A box of Hornady bullets for 303 British is in the $50 to $55 price range right now. There's one that's about 310 and a half. So they seem to be running 310, 310 and a half, 311. So this might be a case where, as I'm loading them, it might be a good idea to just measure them as I go and sort them into the different diameters. This is military spec type bullet, so there's probably a bit more leeway for dimensions than there would be with sporting stuff. So one of the guys that I shoot with at the range has been using these with pretty good results in 308 Winchester. And what he does is he puts some case lube on the bullets and pushes them through one of those Lee push-through sizers. I think he uses a 309 diameter one, and he loads them in 308 Winchester. And you can kind of get away with that because there is a lead kind of an envelope around the steel core in these, so that will give you some squishiness, I guess you would say, just to get them sized down. Anyway, he has pretty good luck with them. They'll shoot, I think he's getting about 1-inch groups with 5 shots out of his rifle with those things when they're sized down. But I don't plan on doing that. I'm going to use them in 303 British and for perhaps 7.62-54 Russian. There's lots of load data around for 123 grain bullets, so I'll just use that data as a starting point. Got a magnet here. You can see that the magnet sticks quite handily to them anywhere. So this is a steel jacket with a copper wash on it, and of course your standard boat tail M43 ball style of bullet. Anyway, I threw a few of these on the scale, which is not up here, it's down in the reloading room, and they're weighing about 122.5 grains, so that's just about what you would expect. And these might be the kind of bullet that some weighing and sorting might be in order if a person wants to be fussy. Get the digital scale out and perhaps sort these into diameter and weight groups if you want to shoot a little better. But these are kind of just for recreational shooting out of the 303 British, just something fun to mess around with. And at that kind of a price, it's almost not worth casting bullets when you can buy these for 12 cents each. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll talk to you later.